This year's Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Nikola Jokic.
Did you know Nikola Jokic is the only player in NBA history to lead his team in points, rebounds, and assists for 3 straight seasons? Yeah, you heard that right. A Serbian dude who looks like he should be trying out for the Serbian Olympic shot put team and not the NBA has been dominating the league for almost 4 years. And he's rewriting the rulebook on what a center can do on a basketball court. The Joker has been on fire in every MVP winning season he has had, but he's back in form this season, and it's looking like he might be gunning for his 4th MVP title and maybe another ring. In this video, we're looking at how one of the most unathletic players ever managed to dominate the whole NBA, playing against very athletic superstars like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Ja Morant. When you watch Nikola Jokic on the court, it's like watching a simulation. He's not dunking on people twice his height, blocking shots into the dashboards or the stands, or taking on defense like Kobe. He's more of a mix of Larry Bird and Hakeem Olajuwon, and he makes it all look so easy. To add to that, the numbers the Joker puts up don't even seem real. Nikola Jokic's stats in the new year are absolutely mind-blowing. We're barely into 2025, and the big man is already putting up a near triple-double, averaging 31.5 points, 13 rebounds, and 9.7 assists per game. It's a dominant start that's turning heads across the league. He's transcended past great player territory and is swiftly making it into legendary territory. These are the kinds of numbers you'd expect to rack up on easy mode in NBA 2K, not against actual NBA players in a competitive professional game. While this may seem like stat padding to some, his influence and greatness are also reflected in the team's overall performance. He's almost single-handedly carrying the Denver Nuggets to win after win, while putting up better stats than most guards and forwards in the NBA, and even better performances than many MVP seasons we've witnessed in the past. But that's not all. It gets even better. Just a few nights ago, on January 4th, Nuggets fans got to see the Joker display one of the most insane performances of his career, dropping 46 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists in an overtime win against the Spurs. Just 1 rebound short of another triple-double. And he did this in an overtime thriller where every single point mattered. You don't get to see such performances too often, even from Hall of Famers and top 75 players. With performances like that, there's no way Jokic shouldn't get to be in the same conversations as Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. That's the level of dominance he's on. Jokic is breaking the rules on what is expected from a traditional center. He's scoring at will in the post like Shaquille O'Neal, but he's also sinking so many threes that he's giving Curry a run for his money. He's running fast breaks and threading passes so perfect they belong in an art museum. His passing is so good that he's ridiculously close to 5,000 assists so early in his career. He averages 9.7 assists per game this season, ranking him second in the league in this category, and stands at 4,949 assists over his NBA career. Another rebound, Jokic has a double-double, his 18th on the what a pass to KCP. A slider from midcourt. Jokic is the definition of indispensable. Without him on the court, the Nuggets are lucky if they make it out of the Western Conference. But with Jokic on the court, they turn into a championship team. This difference is like night and day. His ability to elevate everyone around him is unmatched, and the numbers prove it. The Denver Nuggets' winning percentage with Jokic on the court is through the roof. With Jokic running the show, they're winning about 72% of their games. Without him, that sinks to a miserly 30%. Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal has spoken about how great the Joker is, but also how he makes other players on his team better. But the great John Wooden once said, "The true definition of a great player is the one that makes his teammates better." The 500 assists, he's getting everybody involved. If you cut, he'll get you the ball, and I like when I watch him play. His other guys play hard because they know they're going to get the ball. This is a 7-foot-tall center who can dominate the paint, stretch the floor with his shooting, and is a better playmaker than most point guards. Who else in NBA history has had that kind of versatility? To take it even further, he has the court vision of a young Michael Jordan. Yeah, I said it. He has an uncanny ability to read plays and break any defense down. So much so that after the 2023 NBA Finals, Former NBA player Jamal Crawford said, "He's so good, he's not even playing against the Miami Heat players. He's playing against Spoelstra." Yes, his mind is playing against Spoelstra. Oh, you want to do that? Okay, I have accounted for that. He's playing a whole different game. In response to being asked what strategy he would employ to limit Jokic's playmaking by turning him into a scorer, Coach Spoelstra expressed his frustration, calling such a notion ridiculous and attributing it to the untrained eye. Jokic is unstoppable. You turn him into a scorer, you turn him into a passer, and he controls the game. He only had 4 assists tonight? Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's the untrained eye that says something like that. This guy's an incredible player. Twice in 2 seasons, he's been the best player on this planet. If you think Jokic doesn't deserve to sit at that table of legends yet, think again. Because the Joker just broke a 60-year-old record held by Elgin Baylor for the most consecutive games with at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists, all while making it look so effortless and natural. What gets Jokic the hate he gets in the NBA, especially from fans, is that he doesn't seem like the typical exciting NBA star. He doesn't look like he ever breaks a sweat while balling. He's not out there flexing for the baddies in the stands, yelling after big plays, or pulling off flashy dunks like LeBron or Ja Morant. Oh, a jawbreaker. But he's just quietly destroying every team in his path with a skill set so multidimensional it feels almost unfair. This is a player who was thought to be too unathletic for the competitive atmosphere in the NBA, but in just a few seasons, he was embarrassing defenders with slow-motion footwork and precision passes on his way to 3 MVP awards and a Finals MVP award. Didn't he used to have that range from the three-point line? Found it right there. Oh, inside, yes. Watching Jokic is like watching a basketball magician who knows every trick in the book, executes them to perfection, and then invents a new one right in the middle of the game. However, despite all his brilliance, Jokic is no media darling like Ja Morant, Giannis, Steph Curry, or Kevin Durant. Some critics argue that his quiet demeanor and lack of flashy highlights make him less marketable for the NBA brand. It's as if he's getting punished for not being loud and cocky. He's an athlete, not an entertainer. It's ironic because his teammates and opponents know how special he is. Even rival players and coaches know how good the Joker is. Just look at AD's reaction to this shot while guarding Jokic during a game. He couldn't believe his eyes. Jokic just gets it off in time. It's up. Oh, it's good. Of course it goes in. Jokic from downtown. Anthony Davis just stares at him. Fast forward a decade from when he was drafted in the 2nd round back in 2014 as a nobody, and now he's a 3-time MVP and an NBA Finals MVP. Jokic already has 1 ring under his belt from 2023, but he's hungry for more. The Nuggets are legit championship contenders, and with Jokic leading the hunt, they're a nightmare matchup for any team right now. So, do you think Jokic can land another ring this season? Do you think the Nuggets have a championship chance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.